Yeah, and I mean, one thing about it is there's not a whole lot of peel. Same path from top to bottom. So now we are going to see a bit of an engage here. Kush pushing in on Arvel. Should be able to get this kill probably. Owe also taking a lot of damage. Neither one able to get the finish though. But Owe goes down to the burn, and Guapsi now moving on to Thirsty King here. Thirsty King brought down about half health. Kush finding Guapsi though. Raquel tries to help out, but Guapsi will go down, and now Raquel is on the run. The flicker, the stun. Raquel locked up, and
both teams actually able to get both of their marksmen out of the way from being chased. And we do see Turtle here going down. JC is going to go ahead and get onto that Black Dragon. Kush is able to pick up the Turtle, but a lot of damage coming down. Feather Airstrike comes down, putting onto damage. Kush does go down. Unfortunately, Guapo goes down as well, and it looks like a Numion hammer did miss with that hook. JC trying to put on some damage. Chronix might be in trouble here, but does go down, is able to take down a JC. Great engagements here already.
A few times he was doing well with this, so excited to see how it plays out. Guapsi, the real thing is how this jungle Thamu is going to play. Guapsi already at 1-2, which isn't a regular for him this season so far. He's normally really dominating. Turtle will go into his hands though. Feather Airstrike comes out, and JC is immediately taken off of the map. No members of New Waves are down yet. Owe coming in with that Renner, trying to make a shot. Maybe the flicker play decides not to.
Not really going to be able to capitalize on this here as well. We do see Thirsty King and Mamiel coming in here to provide some type of support. Is met in the bush by the Valley. Numion Hammer is going to come out. It does not. It gets canceled. Guapi takes down Thirsty King, and it looks like Guapsi is going to go down as well. Looks like we're at a 1-for-2 trade right now. Is Mamiel going to be able to think?
I don't know whether they just need to kind of get a. I think they're just kind of lacking in vision right now, and I want to see this Franco maybe a bit more forward in the map.
Yeah, and unfortunately that vision is going to go ahead and cost Flint. Looks like he's going to go ahead and try to get out of the way. Numion Hammer is going to come out as he sprints out of the way, but not fast enough before Kush can go ahead and get him. He is suppressed by Arvel here, taking a decent amount of damage as Thirsty King.
You know, I think people need to respect that Karina. You know, everyone normally, you know, the first 2 weeks, everyone was respecting the hell out of it. It was getting banned constantly. And now, for some reason today, it just keeps getting let on the board.
Yeah, look at all this damage that she is taking. Not even afraid to go ahead and tank into this bush. Feather Airstrike does come down there along with the Numion Hammer by Thirsty King. Does go down though, so but the rest of the Valley is taken a little bit low, so they're going to go ahead.
Those are just, to me, those are like some rules of thumb, especially if it's not like you were on the back foot running away and you happen to get these kills. Like, oh, nice suppression onto Chronicles. Chronicles will go down. The Blazing Duet helps. And a nice hook onto Thirsty King now. He's able to just escape. The Lord is up, and the Valley's going to have a bit of an advantage on this with Chronicles off the map here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chronicles.
We're banding back. Kush now coming into Arvel. Will get suppressed. He's going to have to start being careful. Watching out for those hooks. Chronicles also getting caught up. Raquel maybe a little too close, but Chronicles decided to go for Guapsi. Guapsi's got that retribution out, and they're not going to be able to take him down. But this is big for Clint. Flicker back, and another hook onto Thirsty King. Thirsty King will be taken out as JC with the Black Dragon. Locks in, gets the Petrify. Almost the knock up on Amami, but the burn maybe too much. Arvel with the flicker secures that kill. And all three go down. You know, you've hit into a certain point where you can't just go bush checking everywhere, especially when there's a Franco on the field. But Thirsty Kings with a beautiful Numenon Blast coming in with the Blazing Duet trying to help secure Raquel, firing back, able to take out Cushion just when it looked like the side of New Wave had an advantage. The Valley strikes back. They do lose the Lord here, but they should still be able to take this tier 2 tower. Thirsty King almost getting caught up there. Not quite able to get the finish. JC King's threat every time you check one of these bushes, all because of that bloody hunt from Franco. And another hook onto Kush here. Will get suppressed down. But the Numenon Blast is ready to go. The return comes in. Feather Airstrike comes down, and Arvel is taken out. Black Dragon comes out from JC. Does get the Petrify onto Thirsty King, but he reverts over to OA. Chronicles will go seal play. That was close. Sanguine Claws does hook up. Mamiel uses Feathered Airstrike to help zone them back. The inhibitor will go down here. The base has cracked as Raquel continues to be that artillery in the back line, firing off. Arvel also circling around this mid lane now. A flicker in, able to get the suppression onto Mamiel. Mamiel goes down. Flint with the Blazing Duet, able to help seal the deal. Guapsi, though, will pay the price. OA able to pick up that one. and it's a 2-for-1 on the map, but another hook onto Chronicles. 3 members down. We've breached the base. They're on the Nexus, and this could be it. The Valley takes game 1.
Yeah, that is an amazing turn of events. Basically playing patient. I don't want to say playing possum, but being patient. That early game, you saw that new wave was actually pushed for Thamus and Fanny here. I guess it just depends on how great Kush can...
And securing a kill on OA, but Turtle is up, so maybe we're just waiting for that play. Guapsi already starting on as Kush sits around in this bush. Needs to be careful of Arvel sitting here. Does miss that hook. Kush able to come in and steal that Lord as real manipulation does come out. Chronicles now focusing on Guapsi. Guapsi taking a bit too much damage, and Kush gets the kill. First blood going to 8 kills in like 3 minutes. We're talking like a kill every 20 seconds or so. So definitely slow playing this, but they still need to be careful of Zarvel. And I think that's what Kush is kind of doing, is kind of playing his distance. They won't want to be too aggressive. It's something that caught them off. A nice pick onto OA, though, from Basic there. But Kush shows up just in the nick of time to help take out Basic back. And Guapsi maybe next, caught up in this world manipulation. There is no escape, and Kush gets the double kill.
Yeah, unfortunately, it
dance around Guapsi. The thing is, you know, they have nothing really to stop this Fanny currently. So I think they need to just push in, but world manipulation does come out. Arvel will be taken out in the turtle pit, and Kush able to secure another turtle for the side of New Wave. This is Flames keep on catching random heroes off guard. I think the best bet for the Valley right now is maybe group up a little bit earlier than you normally would in this game. Guapsi now taking a bit of damage. Kush gonna get another one, 7-0, a godlike kill. JC may just be next. Kush just waiting on some energy to build up so he can make another play.
Yeah, Kush is just put the boots onto OA, and Thirsty King and Mamiel arriving just a little bit too late. We do see Kush is coming in here onto Basic, putting some damage onto him. Does get hooked, but doesn't have the suppression to be able to take him down. Basic trying to run for his life is not going to be able to get away. Gets taken down by Mamiel. And
too much just yet. The gold deficit is still only 2.2k. Yes, Kush is really steamrolling, but maybe that'll slow down. Kush now coming in, will get the suppression on to Kush, though, and Arvel will be taken out from that world manipulation, though. That is rough for
getting rained on by Mamiel. Fortunately, we do have Chronicles who might be in a little bit of trouble here, as Guapsi and JC are tag teaming on him. He's going to try to get his way out of here, and he
my God.
They're power diving on him, but it looks like Thirsty King going to try to come in here and put some...
Is we're only just getting into the mid game, so this is still a long road for the Valley if they want to try to come out on top in game 2.
Yeah, but we do have real manipulation that does come down. Raquel does go down here. Numion Blast is coming down, does catch the Franco. Arvel in trouble, does go down as well, and it looks like the rest of the team is going to try to press onto this tower. Basic goes down as well, followed closely by Guapsi. JC trying to make the escape. Is it going to be enough? Kush!
Push forward. I think they should play a bit more reactionary, and a nice pick on the Thirsty King there. The Bloody Hunt does lock on, but the Numion Blast comes out. Raquel able to get the finish before she can land down and get the stun. Kush, though, locking on to Basic in the back line and flying away. So it's a 1-for-1 trade on the map. The
most impressive part here is that if you group up, Yves and Lolita are going to catch you. If you try to separate, try to get yourself some distance, then Kush is going to catch you. But right now we have an engagement going on. Kush coming in here with the blades as this luminous Lord is crashing into the center here. Looks like we might be in trouble here. Kush just basically cabling himself away. Real world manipulation does come down, putting some damage and trying to siege onto this top tower as the mid tower does go down, as well as the bottom inhibitor. Chronicles taking a lot of damage from Basic, who is trying to shred out this Lord. Not sure if it's going to be enough, though, as all members are a little bit low here. Kush kind of dancing around a little bit. Yeah, we saw shades of it, Basic there in that last fight. Oh, OA actually might be in trouble, is able to dash back, and we see a real world manipulation does come down. Basic does go down. Chronicles and Thirsty King onto Guapsi, and able tire team in that bush waiting. Yeah, I would have said go for that kill, but there was only 2 of you. Didn't know what your surroundings were. You didn't know how many other people were there. Kush actually putting a lot of damage on the Arvel, throws in a hook, not able to capitalize, and here comes the Lord barreling down through the mid lane. We do have a real world manipulation that is going to come down. Guapsi's going to go ahead and try to come in there. Basic does go down. We do have a Numion Blast coming down. Guapsi
Whoa.
Thirsty King goes down, but this Lord is barreling in, and Kush takes down JC. Oh, man. A beautiful gameplay by him right now, and New Wave is going to go ahead and take the core, making this a 1-1 game between the Valley and New Wave.
Victory!
That was definitely
An expert user with most mechanically gifted here, so I don't think we're going to see
that second skill, but Basic closing in, bringing Thirsty King very, very low, and Raquel
Oh.
also pushing forward. First blood going on to OA. Kush, though, able to take out Arvel. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and a nice suppression onto Basic against the wall. Guapsi now trying to come in. Huge burst damage. Mermeal and Thirsty King both go down. Guapsi making an important play, trying to dash away. Does
and take down two of them, and then of course Guapsi comes in with that Julian. We do see Raquel does take down Mamiel, and Chronicle's gonna go ahead and try to make an escape here. Is met by 3 other members of the Valley here. Is going to be able to disengage here, while Kush and Thirsty King coming in here while this turtle is up. Looks like Kush is going to go ahead and disengage here, try to take out this blue, while Chronic's there with an unanswered turtle going to the Valley.
yeah, definitely did it. Oh, Guap, no, yeah.
Down at the bottom, AO
Down.
does take down Basic. A flicker into it, a beautiful play by him.
Being very good at getting in and getting out, even with all, with the CC of even with all of the CC of New Wave right now, really able to just bob and weave. Arvel will get picked off here. Feathered Airstrike combed up with Kush, able to secure that kill. Guapsi now possibly in fear of a little bit of pressure as Kush comes in to try to steal that camp. Not quite able to get.
He was dancing around those bushes, and man, I really thought they were going to catch him. And even with that feathered airstrike, we do see Kush down here jumping onto JC here, but JC actually able to put on the boots, is going to go ahead and ult himself to safety. And it looks like we're having a little bit of trouble on the side of New Wave to go ahead and close the gap for a lot of these kills. They're just getting out distance here. Basic actually might be in a little bit of trouble here. Does put on a lot of damage. Arville activating that ult to give Basic a little bit of shielding to help him escape. We do see Kush coming in here, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, as he
Uses that ultimate just in time to help Basic survive just a little bit longer and get out of those tower shots. Now moving on to OA. Big burst damage coming from Guapsi. Kush with the hurricane dance, though. Arvel will get taken out. Raquel with the real manipulation. Guapsi able to answer back and take out AO. And now a nice I'm offended on to Basic and Raquel, but still not enough. Basic uses that bow of Tang finally, locking on to Thirsty King. Kush may be next, but not able to get the finish. A 2-for-1 trade on the map, but all the Valley loses is Arvel. So a beautiful.
Yeah, and it's been kind of a story here. Kush, every single time he tries to go after Guapsi on this Julian, Chronicles actually might be in trouble. Does get double teamed, and it looks like that the side of the Valley is going to go ahead and clean up this top tower as well. No towers answered so far. Feathered Airstrike is coming down onto Arvel. Is going to be able to finish him off. It is not. Thirsty King sitting here as well. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to put the damage onto him. He is able to ult his way out. Guapsi's coming down. Does clean up Mamiel, and the rest, Thirsty Kings and Kush, are going to have to disengage here, or they actually might be in trouble. Thirsty King taking on a decent amount of damage. Kush getting chained in by that, is going to have to hurricane dance himself to save.
5k gold deficit, but the opportunities are still there. They do still have the Clinton, does some nice damage, and they do still have this Farza to output some decent damage. The Thirsty King picked off from Basic there. JC now into the back line, but no damage is coming on to this Esmeralda right now. Chronicles on the run, everyone running. Raquel now coming in as backup. Chronicles may go down here. He does still have the Fallen Star Moon, will get pinned up from that hurricane. Kush trying to defend, possibly doing something.
Still do have their inhibitors, but this game right now, we're looking at about almost a 9k gold lead for New Wave. You see a real manipulation does come down. Thirsty King taking a bit of damage, is going to get stunned out and taken down by Guapsi, and Basic does go down by Kush, who is able to catch him off before they're able to disengage from that. 3 kills on the side of New Wave here right now. Guapsi gonna try to come in onto OA, does get caught, and right now they're gonna have to defend here right now. This is while it's an intense game, we do have real world manipulation that does come down. Thirsty King is able to catch him with a I'm offended, but we have 3 members there right now taking heaps of damage. OA trying to provide some type of cover fire, but it is not enough, and Thirsty King goes down to the trio of the Valley.
Yeah, the Valley are just playing so aggressive right now. Guapsi really just finding those moments. Might finally be getting picked off here. Finally, the shutdown comes in and Guapsi is off the map. But that falling Star Moon lands right on top of Chronicles, along with this real manipulation. Kush trying to venture in, take a little bit of damage here, but will survive.
5v4 in favor of New Wave right now.
Yeah, I mean, and with Ward, Basic with the BO3 just getting out of there. Will get that health bar back, able to take him out, but Kush trying to lock in with that Hurricane dance. Basic able to dance around. Will get taken out by the falling Star Moon, though, as JC focuses on to Momule in the backline, but I'm offended. Able to slow him down. OA able to stun him up, immobilize, and get away, but Thirsty King may be the sacrifice for this. Guapsi gets the kill, a 2 for free.
Yeah, and they are taking it down quite quickly. Guapsi does take down Momule as well, and that's going to give them enough space to probably go ahead and get into this Lord. We do have a Hurricane Dance, but nobody else on the side of New Wave is ready or able to actuate it. We just see a heap of damage coming from OA here. Raquel taken down by Kush, and Kush still in the fray of things as here comes some support from Chronicles. OA putting some damage in there, is able to flicker back, but JC comes and cleans him up. Arville taking a heap of damage. Kush does go down. Chronicles needs to disengage. They are not starting on this Lord. Well, they just started on the Lord right now. We do see Thirsty King coming in here, putting some damage and some CC onto Guaps as Chronicles is dancing around here. Needs to make his escape because he is taking a heap of damage from JC, but it does look like this Lord is going to go over to the side of the Valley, but they did lose a turret for this engagement.
I mean, it's worth it. It's a tier 3 top lane turret, not a big. They do finally have some of that bulkiness to survive. The problem is Guapsi 10-1 picking off Raquel in this backline consistently. A nice I'm offended though. The Lord has crashed. Kush does get the pin onto Basic, but it's still not enough. Thirsty King trying to flicker in, do a little bit of a play, then flickers out. BO3 does go off, and this should secure it for Basic. Does not get the kill, actually. Everyone's still on the map. OA finally does go down as Kush tries to defend. The Lord makes it to the base. The Nexus dropping lower. Can they get the finish? They do. The Valley takes game 3 and the series.
Yeah, and what an impressive victory by them as well. That Julian and I want to say
the falling star moon, that is the curse burst na meron si Zia. Meanwhile, ginat-ngert ni Edward. Sino pa ba? Si Mo Pazin. Both of